Vicious attacks are already being hurled at Tory leadership candidates as balloting to find Boris Johnson's successor finally begins today. Claims are being hurled by rival camps at one another as the 8 candidates in the race jostle to win support from their colleagues. Rishi Sunak, Liz Truss, Tom Tugendhat, Kemi Badenoch, Penny Mordaunt, Jeremy Hunt, Nadhim Zahawi and Suella Braverman all made it into the first knockout round of voting today after securing the 20 nominations from fellow MPs to formally enter the contest. Blue-on-blue fighting has now broken out despite those in the running to be the next Conservative leader publicly saying they despise mudslinging. Brexit Opportunities Minister Jacob Rees-Mogg and Nadine Dorries stunned many of their colleagues last night after launching into a full-blown assault on the frontrunner, Rishi Sunak. The loyalists to Mr. Johnson announced they were backing Foreign Secretary Liz Truss in a bid to keep Mr. Sunak out of office. Mr. Rees-Mogg blasted the Richmond MP for raising tax to socialist levels and squandering the Conservative Party's reputation on the economy. Meanwhile, Culture Secretary Nadine Dorries accused the former Chancellor's team of dirty tricks after claims that one of his supporters, ex-Chief Whip Gavin Williamson, had been trying to siphon off votes for Mr. Hunt so he would make it to the final runoff with Mr. Sunak. Mr. Hunt hit back at the claims last night, warning it was a very dangerous game to play to start leveling unfounded claims against each other. Only 14 MPs publicly backed Mr. Hunt before last night's cutoff to enter the contest. Mr. Hunt gave his own brutal assessment of Mr. Sunak last night, accusing him of having left the UK heading into recession and will be there for too long. He told LBC Radio last night he was very worried by his colleagues' economic management when he was in NO11, adding, "The thing that struck me was the slashing of the growth forecast for next year." Mr. Sunak was not alone in facing attacks, with one Tory mocking Mr. Hunt as they accused him of desperately pledging jobs to MPs in a frantic bid to keep in the race. They told express.co.uk. Based on what Hess been promising people, if he wins we'll end up with 3 deputy prime ministers and 20 assistant prime ministers as well. When Mr. Sunak gave the first speech of his leadership campaign yesterday, he vowed to run a positive campaign and said he would not engage in the negativity you have seen and read in the media. He also defended Mr. Johnson, saying that while he was flawed, he had a good heart. Speaking about the Prime Minister, whose downfall was partially triggered by Mr. Sunak's resignation, the leadership candidate said, "I will have no part in a rewriting of history that seeks to demonize Boris, exaggerate his faults or deny his efforts." The first round of voting in the contest among Tory MPs takes place at 1 p.m. this afternoon, with a result expected at about 5 p.m. Those looking to move into the next round will need the support of 30 of their colleagues. So far only Mr. Sunak and Penny Mordaunt have enough public backers to make it over the threshold. Commenting on the above issue, someone said, "Rishi is a fully paid-up member of the WEF who meet every year to decide how to control the world despite the existence of governments and democracies. He is not a friend of anyone in this country. He has an agenda well beyond our democratic system. Beware, remember Woe's resignation triggered this whole mess. Rishi." How about you? What do you think about the above issue? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section and let's talk. If you find the video good, please don't regret one like and share them. Goodbye and see you in the next videos, thank you.